Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to take a quick look at the Reef 830 Reef LED. This is a really nice budget LED you can pick up on Amazon. The brand is Nicrew, I believe it's pronounced, and it's a really great nano tank light. So you can see here mounted with the gooseneck over my new setup here. This is the Waterbox 20 cube. I picked this up on OfferUp over the weekend. It was used, obviously. I got a really great deal on it. I paid about $230 for the tank and the original Waterbox wood stained stand. So it's all in really good condition. So I'm really happy about the deal I picked up there. So this tank is going to be a soft coral only tank, so there's nothing crazy in here. I'm going to try to keep it ultra low maintenance. So you see here we have a simple neon green toadstool leather and some blue Cepistularia behind it, and a little Zoa garden going over on the right side. So that's basically the tank. Real simple. So for the same reason of keeping it simple, I picked up this LED. I was debating going for a used AI Prime. So for my bigger tank upstairs, I'm running all aqua illumination equipment. I have AI Neros and AI Hydras. So it's all under one app. I'm a big fan of that, keeping everything in the same ecosystem. So for this tank, again, keeping with a simple theme, I'm not going to use anything with an app. It's all just simple equipment, I guess. So this is the LED we're looking at here. It's, like I said, it's called a Reef 830, I believe, is the name. It's a 30-watt Kessel knockoff, and it does a really good job at imitating Kessel. So it's a can-shaped LED up here, similar to like the Kessel A160. It's got a really nice sturdy gooseneck. Again, a nice simple mount. It all feels like good quality. Nothing feels too cheap. So it sits perfectly over the cube here and illuminates it pretty well. It is more of a spotlight type of LED. So you can see here the cone of light. So I got a good spread here on this tank. It's not too much of a tall aquascape. I don't really aquascape it. I just put the rocks in. I did re-aquascape my Waterbox, which I will be showing in a future video. That's the Waterbox Peninsula upstairs. So for this thing, I just had to pull some rocks from that tank with the encrusted Softies here. Now I had to just place them in here the best I could. So yeah, it's basically it with the light. It covers an 18-inch cube pretty well. After that, you start losing coverage. So yeah, so first impressions, it's a really good light. You can set the intensity on the blues and the whites separately. So right now I have blues at about 100% and the whites at about 40%. And that's a good spectrum for me for daylight. The light doesn't have any programmability right off the box, but you can purchase a separate controller. I ordered mine. It should be here tomorrow, so that way I can turn on the blues and whites on their own timer. So it's not crazy functionality, but you can, for example, start your blues at 9 a.m. There's a 15-minute ramp-up time from 0 to whatever intensity you choose, and then you can choose the ramp down 15-minute time for that blue color. And you can do the same for the white channel independently. So I might, for example, set my blues to come on at 9 at 100%, and then you know, go off at 9 p.m. And then the whites, I would probably set them on at about, you know, noon, and have them go off at about 6 p.m. Less time for the white light. So yeah, that's basically the tank. We still have the 2 Wyoming white clownfish from the JBJ in here. I'm thinking of getting 1 more small fish and maybe a blood red fire shrimp. I'm a big fan of those, but I can have them upstairs because I have a flame hawkfish that will devour them. So yeah, that's the tank, guys. I took the opportunity of transferring everything over to scrub the rocks for hair algae, and I got most of it. There's still some patches here and there, but I'm going to keep dosing Vibrant, and with the reduced amount of hair algae, it should be easy to keep it at bay. I'm also going to be dosing Microbacter 7 to help with dinos. I had some dino problems, so I feel like I need more biodiversity in the bacterial population. So that's it, guys. We have a BRS green top here with these little innovative marine clips for it to sit on. Filtration is, like I said, super simple. I just have a sponge here. I had ordered an in-tank media basket which never arrived. It got lost in the mail, so I'm still looking into that. So I just have this really coarse 10 ppi sponge here. It's very coarse, lets a lot of the water through, but it will capture any of the big particles. I just have a bag of carbon sitting there, and over here just a return pump. That's about it for filtration. Just some carbon mostly because of the leather here. And we have this random flow generator kit, so it provides some random flow here from the nozzle. And we have this I'm blanking on the name for this guy. It's this little it's a mini Higer wave maker. All right, that's from Amazon as well. Very low profile DC wave maker. It has different modes. So I got this about a year ago, and it's still running pretty solid. I have an overview here on my tank, on my channel, I mean, from when I first got this little pump. So it's still pumping away. So with this pump over here providing random flow and the random flow generator, we have some nice alternating currents here in the tank. So that's it for the tank. Simple, one simple LED, simple wave maker, and there's no heater on the tank because it's really hot here in Chicago. It's about 90 degrees. So the tank stays at a cool 80 degrees down here in the basement. So yeah, not many plugs, just the return pump, the wave maker, and the LED. That's all that's running, and I intend to keep it that way. Have very little equipment to care for. I'm also happy with the color of the stand. I thought I wouldn't like it. I was thinking of painting it black, but yeah, I really like it. It grew on me. It's a really different type of design, but yeah, it grows on you. So let's see how this LED does over the next month. If you buy through Amazon, you have a 1 month return window. You can return the light for any reason if you're not happy with it. But if you buy it with the right expectations of lighting capacity, you'll be happy with the Spectrum for sure. It's very comparable to Kessel's. Definitely beats out the Kessel A80. It's about twice the power and about half the price if you factor in the spectral controller. Alright guys, so that's it for the channel. I'm gonna sign off for this video and see you guys soon.